What's up, my loves? It's your girl Diamond. I'm back with my own review of Marriage Bootcamp. Let's get into it. So this is day 9, Truth. It is lie detector day. Now, a lot of people don't know what's in store. Then we see Lola in her room and Emmett talking about what answers will they want from their questions, right? Because usually when it comes down to doing the lie detector day, they give them a hall pass and they separate to prepare for the ring ceremony. And Gangsta Boo's question was, is Emmett being with her because he loves her or because he gets the perks of being with someone from a well hip hop group? I'm like, really, Gangsta Boo? But he's also a rapper himself. And he got his own bag. He got a podcast. So I really don't believe that he's after you because of the money and where you came from. And throughout this entire process, she's seen him in a different light. Things have become more clear. Now, I'm not trying to accuse her of nothing, but the way that they panned some sounds in that bathroom, she made some sniffing noises. Now, that could be her just blowing her nose. She probably was a little bit stuffy, but my mind went to cloud 9. So K Michelle. K Michelle, it's Cassie's birthday, and this is Lie Detector Day. So this is really not the good time to celebrate your birthday by having to be hooked up to a machine to let me know whether or not you want to be with me or want to have kids with me. So she wants to have an open conversation about what it is that you want. I know what I want, but what do you want? Okay? Because she want her pink llamas. She want her twin girls. And throughout the conversations, he has told her, I don't care what gender we have as long as we have a healthy baby, right? So he don't care what gender, she do. But he actually opens up and said, you know what? Now that I have been told by Dr. Ish that I need to open up and be honest about my feelings and be open about what I want a son. So it shocked K Michelle because in 5 years you've never said what you want. And now you're saying it. Now you're saying what you want. And I feel like, well, yeah, because Caston really doesn't open up about his life. He doesn't open about how he's feeling. And I feel like in the last 5 years, K Michelle, you probably didn't give him the space to be open, to be honest about what he wants. So of course, since he do want to leave a legacy behind, he wants to have a son. And considering that K Michelle already has a son, she really wants her twin girls. So it's kind of like they're at a not an impasse, but where can we go from there? So a part of me was like, okay, well, K Michelle, you got your answer. He told you what he wanted. He do want children with you, but he wants a boy. You feel like you've already had a boy, you want your twin girls. But if this is something that you've been wanting this entire time, K Michelle, you've already got eggs stored in the freezer. They're boy embryos, but you don't want boy embryos. You want girls. Find you a surrogate or go to an adoption agency, see if they have twin girls ready for you. And if you still want to have more children with Caston, then go ahead and implant those boy embryos so you can give him his boy. But it all has to deal with what K Michelle balance her career and having children. Because he wants to know, as much as you want these kids as well, you got to be the one to make the time for them too. Not just me. I think that Caston will have no problem reassuring his schedule to be a stay-at-home dad or a helpmate. To me, he doesn't strike me as the type of person who will not take responsibility. For K Michelle, you got a lot riding, you got a lot on your plate. Will you take some time off to being this mother, to being what you want, a family with the pink llamas and the house? Will you do that? I don't know if she will or not, but that's where they got to have a more conversation. A1 and Lyrica, they're talking about what's going to happen after the ring ceremony. Where do we see us going from here? Because she didn't bring her ring because she's been separated from him. She didn't bring it. So they both have seen each other in different light. They both have gotten closer. They've been a lot of makeups and breakups, but there's always hope that it's going to work out. So they might see if this can go. But they're not going to count what happens today to determine what's going to happen at the ring ceremony. So everybody's nervous about what's going to happen with Lie Detector Day. And while the professionals are setting up their equipment in each of the rooms, when they were in Lola's and Emma's room, they removed some things. Lola was freaking out because they moved her stuff out to the hallway. She did not expect them to move her stuff without her permission. So she got a little bit irritated. But in the same room, the producers saw a side table where there was a little baggie believing to be a form of substance. So the violation of the rules is you cannot bring contraband in the house. So until they get control of the situation, it's very serious that they found a substance inside the home. So the doctor came in with one of the hair producers, and of course, as a medical doctor, he can tell that this is definitely cocaine or meth. So it's clear as day that they violated the rules in the house by bringing in contraband, and he's only not concerned of them with their relationship, but concerned about their health. Even though they violated the rules, they do have to leave the house. But he wants to have a conversation about how long have you been using and will you be able to stop. So Lola wants her jewelry box. She keeps asking the producers, can you get someone to bring my jewelry box? It's a little black box. I just want my jewelry. Get my jewelry, get my jewelry. They would not let her in the room because they were filming. So she can't do nothing about it. She is very anxious, very nervous. She has a tick about her that she wants her jewelry. She wants her jewelry box. She wants her jewelry box. So trying to figure out what's going on. To me, she's very anxious about a specific item that she cannot get. Now, when you're agitated about something that you really want to find, you become anxious too. But to me, the way she kept going left and right, complain about, I want my jewelry box. I want my jewelry box. I want my jewelry box. She's down in the kitchen talking about her jewelry box. And everybody was like, what's going on here? So the doctor wasn't surprised about Gangsta Boo's behavior. Her nervousness is concerning because she's looking for this jewelry box, what happens to be right next to the lamp, next to the bag of contraband that they found. So he already knows what's going to happen, and he already knows what she's doing. But he wants to know how is she doing. So she's still nervous, don't know what's going on. I want my jewelry box, right? So she's talking to Emmett outside. I've done everything they wanted me to do. All I want is my jewelry box, okay? Give me my jewelry box. So he's concerned about her well-being. They want to have a conversation before telling them they got to leave the house. So he tells them, we were moving things around for the professionals to come in to do a lie detector test, right? Well, when they were putting things in, they found a bag of substance. We don't know, a powdery substance. We don't know whose it was, and we don't care who it is. We want to know what's going on. So either it was guilt or emotion or shock that Gangsta Boo was expressing, because I believe when he said they found a white powdery substance, her face was like, oh my God, fuck. Did I really leave that out in the open? That's how she looked to me. So she's going off defending. She's the only one speaking. She said, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Maybe that came off some old clothes or something. I don't know. When they searched me, they didn't find nothing. So I don't know what's going on here. I didn't bring nothing. She's wanting word from Emmett. Do you have anything to add to this? He's just shocked that they have this type of conversation anyway. So she's going on left and right saying, first of all, I might, and I'm done. I'm over it. I want to go home. I want to go home. The doctor was completely calm because he said, listen, I just want to know how we got there. Because she said, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. All I want is my jewelry box, my little black jewelry box. Okay, that's all I want. He said, yes, we've seen that jewelry box. But we also saw a little bag of cocaine next to it. Little bag of substance. That's what we saw next to it. So again, she's like, I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. When they found me, they couldn't find nothing. All I want was my jewelry box. So it's a lot of going back and forth. She's feeling like the doctor is accusing her of something. He said, I'm not accusing you. I'm asking you. I'm asking where it came from. That's all I want to do. And Emmett really couldn't answer the question because he wanted to know, have you dealt with this before? But he couldn't answer it because Lola kept talking to say, first of all, I didn't come here for this. I didn't come here for you to accuse me of what I didn't do. I came here on Mary's Bootcamp. Okay, if that's the case, then I just want to know if you had this problem before, I can help with that. He wasn't accusing her of anything. He was asking you. And then he gave them recommendations of receiving help. She took the recommendation. And then, of course, it was asked. So we leave because he said, what are you doing? Why are you getting mad? I mean, because they leaving us. We gotta get kicked out. We're leaving. Okay, well, do you have to act like this on the last day? It's the last day. Right. Okay, so we're going to figure things out. They haven't said we did anything yet. But she said, okay, we got to leave though, right? They found something. We got to leave, right? He said, yes, we do have to leave. Thank you. That's all I want to know. We got to leave. But she's ready to go. So she wanted confirmation that she already knew that if we... Oh, yes. So she wanted confirmation what she already knew. If you think you found something on us, then we leave, right? Right. So they found something, we leave. She ready to go up, and then she's asking Emma, do you believe me, right? You believe me? You believe me? And he said, okay, well, let's go pack. Let's go pack. Let's go. So they all walk out. She's upset. It's the weirdest shit ever because she cannot believe what's happened to her. The doctor had a private conversation with Emmett about, tell me what's going on. What's up? What's going on? You know what's up. Like what's happening? He said, you already know what it is, Doc. You already know what it is. So to me, he already admitted that this has been something that's happened before. Excuse me, or she has struggled with this, or because we know Emmett had a dark past too, but I don't know if he didn't know she was gonna bring it or didn't know how it got there. I have no idea, but it's the fact that Emmett was completely done with it. He had nothing to say, he had nothing to add, and he was just pretty much a punching bag for Lola to yell at him even more for what he didn't say, what he couldn't say, because he probably was just shocked that this actually happened to him. So she walked back and forth and said, I have respect for you. I genuinely have respect for you. And the doctor said, I have same. I don't think no more or less of you than before. This has nothing to do with how I feel about you. Like, I'm just recognizing what it is. I am pretty much separating how I feel about you in this moment because it sucked that you guys waited till the last day for us to figure out what's going on. Then this happened. But I have to abide by the rules. So the doctor tells him the truth. And when they said them, oh yeah, so the doctor tells the group. The group is wondering what's going on because it's been forever. Nobody has said nothing. So he tells the group. When we were setting up for lie detector day, Lola and Emma's room, stuff was moved around, and we found a form of substance. A white powdery substance. So there was like, oh my God, are you serious? Yes, they were all shocked. Later in that same scene, we seen Lola upstairs going off, yelling, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. And Emmett said, okay, yeah, what do you want me to do? Oh, I want you to believe me. I want you to believe me. Okay, but I didn't say I didn't believe you. I did nothing to you, so why is you mad at me? So to me, Lola was exhibiting traits of someone who got caught, and she wanted confirmation of somebody who can vouch for her story. Because I don't know, I can't say I do, I can't say I don't. But to me, her energy about this particular item she was going frantic over, it could be a point of I need a hit, I need a fix. I'm getting agitated, I'm getting a little anxious. So the doctor wished there was a way he could still help them, but they can't. They broke the rules. All I can do is send them away to get help. I can't work around it. I enjoyed them being here. Everybody enjoyed them being here. But I can't do nothing. My hands are tied. But this is not a rehab program. This is a program to fix your relationship. It's not designed to make it. It's not designed to fix it. It's designed for you to help the tools if you want to fix it. But this is not a rehab program. So we're back in the room. Lola is spiraling because she feels like I'm by myself. Nobody wants to believe me. Emmett said, I do believe you. Okay, I know you're not lying. I'm just saying what they said. What they say isn't true. Okay, but we got to do what we got to do. We got to leave. She's crying, please believe me. Please believe me. She's emotional because she's not getting the support. He said, I'm not lying. You're making it seem like I did this. You believe them. You believe them. So it's just like, wow, Lola. So they leave. She said they both feel like they learned a lot from this program. And no matter what happens, they will work it out. They love each other. And that was pretty much it. So they meet outside with the judge and the doctor, and they start doing the questioning. But they were sorry about what happened between Lola and Emmett. They wished them all the best, but we can't let what happened derail y'all from continuing on with this program. So we get to the questions. K. Michelle and Caston's question were, will Caston propose to K. Michelle before the end of 2022? And his question was, will she make any changes for her dreams? Yeah, because at the same point in time, she has this big dream. Will she make changes for it? And K. Michelle wants the whole marriage. Will he do it? Marilyn and Rich, they both had the same question. Will they be in a monogamous relationship with one another? Which surprised me that Rich feels like I want to be for sure. Does she want to be in a relationship only with me? But this entire time, Rich, while you want her to be in a relationship with you, you have yet to do the same to her. You have yet to claim her. She's the one that's been receiving all of your shit. And you haven't done nothing to change what you could do because you didn't even want to introduce her to your mother. It surprised me that Rich wants to now say, can she be in a monogamous relationship with me? Interesting. A1 and Lyrica, can A1 be in a monogamous relationship with his wife? Can he be faithful? Because she knows A1 loves her, but can he be a one-man woman? Can he love me and still want to be with only me? Now she knew that, but she wanted the answer, which was what she's in fear of receiving that answer. His question is Lyrica still in love with him? A part of me feels like no. A part of me feels like I believe that Lyrica loves him as the father of her son, and I think she loves him as a friend. I don't think she loves him as her husband anymore. I don't think she's in love with him anymore. I don't. So the men go first. They get strapped. They get the questions asked, and the women are downstairs wondering how's it gonna go, what's gonna happen. Mariah Lynn probably feel like this man might say he'll do it, but I think he might still do something on the low. Cause y'all don't know this man. This man will take pictures. He'll be on other lives and stuff. So if he says he's not going to be in a monogamous relationship with me, I'm not going to listen to nobody. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, which is not continue with this bullshit and live for me. Michelle Caston kind of proposed to her one time. He wanted to go ahead and go to Vegas, but she didn't want the quick, easy marriage. She wanted something whimsical. She wanted the whole fairy tale. And Lyrica pretty much the same way. Like she just knows other things, but she's just like, do I can see myself moving forward with him after all of this. Uh then the men come downstairs, the women go up, they get strapped. A1 feels like he answered the questions right. He feels like Lyrica loves him, but all the shit he put her through, it might not be it. Caston, on his birthday, he just wants K Michelle to change the plan, modify the plan so we can all have the same dual vision of moving forward with our lives together. Then the results. Turns out 3 passed and 3 failed. They will not get their results until tomorrow. Who do you guys think failed? A part of me feels like Rich failed, Lyrica failed, and K Michelle failed. That's why I feel like Rich will never change his ways for a woman unless he really wants to. Lyrica is completely done with A1. And K Michelle, I feel like K Michelle will never open up her space or her heart to receive anything than what she wants. I do believe that Caston might said no. He won't propose to her. And Mariah Lynn, I feel like Mariah Lynn will be faithful to Rich. It's the opposite. And A1, I feel like he was honest and truthful that he still loves Lyrica. That those are my guesses. So this is the night where they each get a hall pass. So of course, the ladies go dress up in their club. They get male strippers. Vice versa to the men, they get female strippers. The ladies weren't feeling the male strippers, not at first. They really wasn't feeling them. They were all just sitting around chilling. And the men are having a really good time, especially Caston and Rich. A1 has said, I want to stay married. I want to stay married. So of course they did it last season where they each had the big screen so they can see a live feed of how the other men and the other women are interacting, and we can see, the men having a good time. K Michelle wasn't really phased by Caston's interaction with the strippers because she goes to the strip club with him all the time, but she feels like he might act out because of his new friends. She don't trust the friends around him right now. Lyrica feels away because it's the strippers, it's the beauty of it all, but of course she really wasn't paying much attention. Mariah Lynn can tell how hard Rich was looking at them strippers because she knows the looks. There's been times where he does go out to the strip club. He might have given the strippers numbers and stuff. So she's like, oh, wow. See, when it comes to showing someone that you love, you have to show them when they're not even around you. I want to show you that I can care for you. I love you so much that you're not even going to think that I'm doing something wrong without me being in your presence. So, pretty much after that, the ladies, Lyrica and K Michelle, they don't give a shit. They go upstairs and go to bed. And Mariah Lynn was definitely feeling away because it's like, oh, word, you definitely going a little too hard with this one behind this plexiglass you can't touch, but you staring. Even the men, Casson and A1 can tell how hard he was staring. But I love the fact that A1 said, I'm going to stay married. I'm going to stay married. I'm going to look over here. And I'm not even mad at Caston because I feel like Caston knows how he can do it. I'm like, Caston's in his element because that's what him and K Michelle do. So I wasn't mad at that. But look at Rich's face. Yeah. So she go upstairs, put on her pajamas, and I believe next episode she's going to bust into their club. because she wants to have some fun about how he's acting right now. And this is when she said, I'm fucking done. Maybe this can also be her way of saying, I got my answer. I got my answer from his lie detector test. He does not want to be in a monogamous relationship with me. So that was pretty much the end of the episode, y'all. Next week's the season finale. And please stay tuned for next video. And I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.